In this video, we're going to go over the customer's overview page in JTED. So after adding customers into the JTED system, you can select their name. It'll take you to their overview page. And here we have some information on the left, profile information about the customer. It has some of that information that was entered originally when they were adding into the JTED system. Additionally, if you need to reset their password, you can do so here. We also have sections for participant summary tools, instructions, and resources. And under the participant summary tools, we have assessments, case notes, credentials, training services, uploads, work sites. And these, if you select them, will take you to those sections within JTED and within the Customer Support Center iOS system. Additionally, we have instructions and resources for intake and case file organizer sheets. In the middle of the page, though, we have an overview of the customer. So we have several different items here. I'm just going through them: enrollment status, referral status, training status, barrier reduction and support services, credential earned, and program completion status. We also have informational bubbles that provide more information about the flags here. So in the column to the right of each of these, we see attention and no action. And so if we click one of the info bubbles here, it'll explain what those buttons and colors indicate. So if it's green, it'll say good, and that means that that item has been addressed and we're all set. If it's yellow, that means that the item in question needs attention, that an action needs to be taken or something needs to be updated into the system in order to address that item. And if it's red, if it's a red flag, that means that follow-up is needed on that particular item, and that it's 10 days after follow-up has not happened. And if no action is needed, it'll gray out like this, and no action is needed. And we do have a nightly sync going so that every day this information will be updated. As we can see, as of 11 earlier today, that there's a few flags here, but if we press refresh, and I've done some work on this profile since I've updated the screen, we can see that this has changed. So we have enrollment status, we are good. We need some follow-up for referral. Training status, we're good. We still need to address some barrier and reduction support services. A credential was earned in one service, and the program completion status is not yet complete. And to the left here, we have view/edit links, and these will take you to the item in question and how you can address those items. And in our other videos, we've covered the process of how to change enrollment status, submitting and requesting referrals, going through services to address training status and barrier reduction and support services, and earning credentials as well. And so these are all captured in videos that we have on how to update these different items to make sure that these flags are green as well. And by pressing the refresh status, that'll update the customer's profile, this overview page, at the time, so you can have the latest information. But again, we do have a nightly sync, but if you want something a little more updated, you can just refresh that button and you'll have the latest information for that customer's progress in the JTED system.